The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, believed that life's challenges are inevitable, but suffering is optional. They taught that our emotions are not caused by external events, but by our judgments and interpretations of those events. This is where the 5-second Stoic rule comes into play. It's a tool to help you pause, reflect, and choose a wiser response. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself, "You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you." This is the essence of the Stoic pause, recognizing that you have the power to decide whether something will control you or not. Epictetus emphasized, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. The 5-second pause is your moment of reclaiming that choice. Seneca advised, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. By pausing for 5 seconds, you interrupt the spiral of fear or anger and ground yourself in the present moment. The science behind the 5-second rule. Modern psychology supports the Stoic approach. Here's how. 1. The amygdala hijack. When we face stress or threats, the amygdala, the brain's emotional center, triggers a fight or flight response. This reaction is automatic and often irrational. However, research shows that by introducing a brief pause, like counting down from 5, you engage the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for rational thinking and decision-making. This helps you regain control. 2. Neuroplasticity. Every time you pause and choose a rational response, you're rewiring your brain. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to stay calm and focused, even in high-pressure situations. 3. Emotional regulation. Studies in emotional intelligence highlight the importance of creating a gap between stimulus and response. This gap is where growth happens. It's the moment you decide whether to act on impulse or respond with intention. Let's explore more scenarios where this rule can transform your reactions and decisions. Scenario 4. Dealing with overwhelm. You're juggling multiple tasks, and stress starts to build. Instead of spiraling into panic, you pause for 5 seconds, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do right now to move forward? This simple shift helps you focus on what's within your control. Scenario 5. Handling criticism. Someone criticizes your work. Your instinct might be to defend yourself or lash out, but with the 5-second pause, you can ask, is there truth in this feedback? How can I use this to improve? This turns a potentially negative experience into an opportunity for growth. Scenario 6. Breaking bad habits. You're tempted to procrastinate or indulge in an unhealthy habit. Instead of giving in, you count down from 5 and remind yourself of your long-term goals. This interrupts the automatic behavior and gives you a chance to make a better choice. Scenario 7. Cultivating gratitude. When you're feeling frustrated or ungrateful, pause for 5 seconds and ask, what's one thing I can be grateful for right now? This shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. How to make this a lifelong habit. 1. Start small. Begin by using the 5-second rule in low-stakes situations, like when you feel impatient in line or annoyed by a minor inconvenience. This builds your confidence and makes it easier to apply in bigger moments. 2. Pair it with a trigger. Link the 5-second rule to a specific trigger, like feeling your heart race or noticing tension in your body. This creates a mental cue to pause and reflect. 3. Journal your progress. At the end of each day, write down how you used the rule. Reflect on what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve. This reinforces the habit and helps you track your growth. 4. Combine it with Stoic practices. Morning reflection. Start your day by asking, what challenges might I face today, and how will I respond to them? This primes your mind to use the 5-second rule. Evening review. End your day by reflecting, where did I react impulsively, and where did I respond wisely? This builds self-awareness. 5. Use visual reminders. Place sticky notes with reminders like pause for 5 seconds, or what would Marcus Aurelius do in visible spots, your desk, mirror, or phone background. The bigger picture. Why this matters. The 5-second Stoic rule isn't just about managing emotions. It's about living a more intentional and fulfilling life. By mastering this skill, you'll build resilience. You'll handle setbacks with grace and bounce back faster. Improve relationships. You'll respond to others with empathy and understanding, rather than reacting out of anger or frustration. achieve your goals. You'll overcome procrastination and self-doubt, taking consistent action toward what matters most. Find inner peace. You'll detach from external chaos and focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. 7-day challenge to master the 5-second Stoic rule. To help you integrate this into your life, here's a 7-day challenge. Day 1. Use the rule to pause before reacting to small annoyances, e.g. traffic or rude comment. Day 2. Apply it to overcome a moment of fear or hesitation, e.g. speaking up in a meeting. Day 3. Use it to break a bad habit, e.g. reaching for your phone mindlessly. Day 4. Practice gratitude by pausing to appreciate something in your day. Day 5. Reflect on a past mistake and use the rule to forgive yourself and move forward. Day 7. Review your week and journal about how the rule has impacted your mindset and actions. The 5-second Stoic rule is a simple yet profound tool that bridges ancient wisdom and modern science. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every time you pause and choose a wiser response, you're taking a step toward mastering your mind and living a more intentional life. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By practicing this rule, you're choosing to dye your soul with calmness, clarity, and courage. So, are you ready to take the challenge? Start today. Count down from 5 and take control of your mind. Your future self will thank you.